Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Georgosaur here. You guys know what time it is. Today we're going to continue with some Ascended, but it's a little different in that sense because we're going to be opening up Ascended, but we're opening up Ascended in our mini tins. So we're going to open up these tins, obviously 10 tins, meaning 2 packs per tin, 20 packs in total, but that's not going to be it. You know, we got other stuff to open up, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. We're putting them against every tin that we could have gotten right here, where obviously this is 8, but we have an extra 2 to make it another 10 tins versus. Then we have another one of 8, which is black and white, which we got an extra 2 as well to make it another 10 versus. Then obviously we got Mega Evolutions as well, which this one comes in 10. And then we have my favorite, 151, which already comes in 10 as well, meaning we have all these to open up today in a total 100 packs. So make sure to stick around and see what we get. So I'm not gonna show you every single thing of the tins because we've already opened up all the tins. I'm just gonna show you the new tins, which obviously we have here are Riolu with Darumaka, Pikachu and Tepig, Togepi and Totodile, our Zorua with our ugly ass Cramorant, and then our Clefairy with Chikorita, which I'm just gonna go open up one of them so we can see what you guys are gonna be getting inside. Obviously, you're gonna be getting the card and the sticker relevant to each one, so they're gonna be the same, and your 2 Ascended Heroes packs. So that's what you're gonna be getting in each tin of the new ones. Not a coin this time, so there's not like specific coins you need to collect. It's just that each one has a card and a sticker. So now what we're gonna do with these is I'm gonna go through quickly with each set. Each set is gonna be what I'm gonna be gigging out here because some of these have 2 sets in each one. Like the Prismatic obviously are all Prismatic. Then we have Destined Rivals with Mega Evolutions in the Mega Evolutions packs. Black and white, obviously black then white, or white then black, and then obviously 51 is 151. But before we start, there you will see how all of them put together will look. Got our little rainbow in the background and stuff like that, but very nice art style. So let's get started. So you guys know me, and we're starting obviously with Prismatic. Even though we've had a lot of moments where Prismatic has treated us very well, still not one of my favorites to open up because it just leaves you out in the dust. And most of these are going to be able to be God packs, so we're going to be going through these a little slower than you would normally. We're starting off with the hits. Hey, that's good. With our friends in Paldea, our full art, and then our Pokeball to start us off. But again, that's pretty much the common with Prismatic. But again, with Prismatic, we did have a recent video where we opened up and we did get a Demigod, and it's probably the best Demigod that we could have gotten because we did get our Sun in there. But again, Prismatic's not my favorite to open up in comparison. We're starting off very good, actually. It's a gold, not the best, not great or anything like that, but hey, a gold and a full art to start off in the second pack. So again, I did guess it right. It's worth $5 on the screen for you guys as well as exact price and exact date. But again, that's why, like, yes, Prismatic, dope, we got a hit. But again, the Pikachu is the only one gold-wise that is worthwhile. Right there, that one's like 40 something bucks, but we always get that one. That's the gold that we always get. We don't get Pikachu, we get that piece of crap. But again, still, hey, we're starting off with something in Prismatic, which not really expected. At least I don't expect it. So we're starting off pretty good, at least with some stuff already, 2 full arts and a gold. So hey, we're living the life right now with that in Prismatic. We got our Iron Hands EX, first EX of that, but that was 1 tin. So we got a Pokeball, a gold, and 2 full arts in 1 tin. So far, this would be our 2nd or 3rd tin already, and we've gotten an EX. So goes to show you the very big difference of that. There's our other Pokeball, which is our Mortisey or whatever the hell you would call these things. But that's how we're just gonna be going. I'm going by sets and not by pin stuff, like in the sense that I'm not going by the tins exactly, in the sense that I want to get rid of Prismatic first. All those tins are obviously in Prismatic, but then we're gonna go to a different set that has 10 in the set. Instead of the 20 packs, it has 10 packs only. Another Pokeball. And then just like that. So get rid of all Prismatic, which has 20. Then we're gonna go to Destined. Then we're gonna do white and black, Mega Evolution, Obviously, my favorite 151 is going to be before our Ascended Heroes to see if there's anything worthwhile showing up there. But there's another Iron Hands, so 2 EX Iron Hands so far as well with Prismatic. We can't get the Iron Hands that I like here in that one because again, that guy's from Paradox Rift, but there is that Iron Hands that I really like that's running through the walls. But that's a cool one if it was possible to get here, but hey, that's not something that's possible here with this one. This is Prismatic, not Paradox Rift. A lot of repeat cards here from different sets, just reprint after reprint in this set, honestly. But so far, Earthen Vessel, another Pokeball with Sneasel, and we got an EX with our Vaporeon. So we're getting stuff. It's not sad like it usually is with Traumatic. It's still not that great either way, but hey, we're getting some hits to show for. Putting them in the background right there, but not really anything huge at the moment. Usually we have our Thrones, but we didn't bring them today. We forgot them, so wherever they end up, hey, look, another EX. Our Flareon EX. They're just going to be there in the back. I'm separating them by rarities, honestly. Our illustrations and full arts will go in the middle. EX is on the right once I sleeve them up, because that does take, again, something I do afterwards instead of during. And then our other ones over there on that side will be the big boys. Not the biggest of boy, but it's still a secret rare, so it'll just stay there for now. Hopefully in the next ones we can have something, or hopefully by the end of this with Prismatic we'll have something to take over and cover it as well. But not on Traumatic, we probably won't. And I'm doing that because once we start talking about stuff like that, usually something does come out. So let's keep bad-mouthing Prismatic so we can hopefully get something worthwhile in Traumatic. There's our energy. Usually you would think the energy gives you something. A Master Ball. A Master Ball, but we got our Buneri Master Ball. So this one, I'll put in the illustration rare full art rarities because it's not the biggest of things, but it's still a hit nonetheless. And we'll just keep going. Again, Prismatic does have that type of thing where if we would have gotten an Umbreon Master Ball, very big difference there from what we are getting at this point. Got our Friends in Paldea and our Munkidori, and we have 6 more left. 3 tins, 3 mini tins of packs left. Let's check out. I don't really remember seeing much come out in mini tins. I'm pretty sure people have had luck with the mini tins, obviously, but at this point, I don't think we've had much luck with the mini tins. Teal Mask Ogerpon, the regular EX. At least that's something's worthwhile, and a Pokeball of Salments, or Roaring Moon, not Salments. And keeping it going. Nothing huge at the moment. Again, huge rarity-wise, we got our secret rare, but again, it's not the Pikachu that we would have liked to have. There's our full art, Rayfort. Hit-wise, we are getting stuff, can't really say. Prismatic hit-wise is bad. Buneri is $1. A Master Ball at $1. Yeah, doesn't surprise me there. So really the only Master Balls that are worth anything are probably the Evolutions. So no surprise there. And 3 more packs to go here. Again, with Prismatic hit-wise, you are getting cards. You're getting Pokeballs. You're getting Master Balls. If you're lucky, you get a Master Ball. So we did get a Master Ball, lucky enough, but nothing to show for. Another EX and a freaking Pokeball, which Flareon EX. At least there's the Evolutions that are coming out. And in our last tin, yeah, at least it's a Flareon, $3. So those EXs, you could say, are worthwhile. Another Pokeball of Suicune. And in our last pack here of Prismatic, thank God. Eevee's more than Flareon in the EXs. It's $1 or something more. So last pack here. No more Traumatic. Let's see. We finished with Umbreon. Hey, at least we got another Evolution, and it's a different one. This one's actually a little more than Flareon, but still lower than Eevee at 430. Very good. So now we're moving on to Destin. This one is not a special set, so we can do the trick. Go 3, skip the back, do just that. 10 packs of Destin. Let's see if they're anything worthwhile. Will the 10 packs of Destin be the ones where Ethan's Journey, the alt version, comes out and I'm gonna take? We'll see. But again, that's the one card that I'm like, I want to pull because I really like it. At the same time, not like we can't pull anything better. We got our full art. Obviously, we have Mewtwo, we have Moltres, we have all those big cards here as well. So we'll see how it turns out. But again, here with these, can do a little quicker and just go straight to the back. Same with Mega Evolution, we'll do that as well. And same with 151. We can do that there as well because, again, we have the possibilities of a demigod, which in that time was the god pack, but now it's a demigod pack. Got our Zorora. And here, basically what this means, if we're not getting the hits from Destin, maybe we'll be getting the hits from Mega Evolution. So either that leaves you with a nice taste, or it leaves you expecting to get something in Mega and you still get nothing in Mega. So usually the tins do have stuff, but there are always those moments where you got the bad one and you didn't get anything in your little mini tin case. An EX. And from there, just keep it going with Destin. Again, we've opened up a bunch of Destin on the channel, so if you're interested in Destin Rivals, we've gotten a lot of good pulls from Destin Rivals as well, so make sure to check out in the channel what we have, possibilities there. We have pulled big cards, we've had pulled the biggest card as well, so go ahead, look around, see if you find it, and let me know what you thought of it. But so far, another full art with Nidoking. That's 3 hits, 2 full arts, and an EX. Nothing great at the moment, but hey, it's something that we have at the moment as well. Got our Drowsy and Zero Aura, and our last pack. Already done. 10 packs of Destin Rivals done just like that. Let's see how it goes for us here. Little quick one before we go to another ones of God Pack possibilities. Now back to our God Pack chances. We're here in White Flare, which I think this one is the one that's given us the most God Packs. We've actually done this one like 2 or 3 times. So let's see if we have any chances here with this now. Will we get it in black? Will we get it in white? We got our Pokeball of Blitzel and an EX. So Pokeball will go to the side. EX I'll put to sleeve up later. And that's it for that one. And let's just keep it on. Nothing huge so far. Obviously, we're starting right off, so maybe we'll have something big at the start. Maybe we'll have absolutely nothing by the end. We got our Durant, another Pokeball with Gothrita, and nothing else there. Put the EXs to the side because, again, we sleeve them up later, and the Pokeballs will get sleeved up as well. Let's just don't put them on the screen because, again, not that big of a deal. There's still a lot of Master Balls that we still need here in this set, so if we get anything worthwhile there, we'll let you know because there are Master Balls that are still needed from this set. There's our code. And so far, just 2 EXs. Again, this is black and white, so if we're not getting anything from white, maybe we'll get something from black. Black Bolt, White Flare. So, out of these two, well, they both have very sought-after illustrationers, so maybe we get something worthwhile, maybe we don't. At least the illustrationers have some value here as well. Just like that, Hilda. Lipard, very pretty illustration rare. I don't think I have it, but I don't even know what the value is of it as well. But we'll see what it is. And I probably put it on the screen for you already, so that's what it is at the moment. I mean, nothing huge. Maybe there is something worthwhile there. Yeah, pretty much worthwhile. 23 bucks. It is a worthwhile illustration rare. A lot of the cards, again, like I'm saying, in white and black, they are in the 20 range because a lot of those illustrations, like that one, very pretty card. Okay. There's our energy, but nothing there. And let's see how it turns out with Pokeball and just our Purloin Pokeball. Another one there to go. Nothing great at the moment. The illustration rare is probably the greatest so far. Obviously it is because, again, price-wise, 23 bucks. But we're hoping for other things as well. We're probably going to get more from Black Bolts, but right now White Flare with that illustration rare and a Jellicent is what we're getting at the moment. 2 more packs of White Flare, then we're going to go straight to Black Bolts, because again, these do come out in the same tins, but it's 1 Black Bolt, 1 White Flare. So if you're wanting something from Black Bolts, obviously now you only have 1 in 1 chance. There's our Jellicent Full Art, which I know it was played a lot. I don't know how often it's played now, but at least we got that. Now we just need the alt. We already got the EX, we got the Full Art. Now we just need the alt Jellicent. And our last White Flare pack, let's see how we finish off with the Swanna, a very pretty card as well, and an EX. So nice illustration rare, 2 illustration rares in this one, and a very pretty card as well from both sides. The Liepard and Swanna. So now, Black Bolts. The biggest one from White Flare was the Liepard. So let's see if Black Bolts has something worthwhile like that as well. Starting off with a hollow, reverse hollow energy, but nothing there. Our Armor Fossil, our Cover Fossil, and there's our Full Art, same full Art type. Got our Jellicent Full Art and our Zekrom Full Art right there. Our code, and hopefully we got something worthwhile, just like in the sense of at least the illustration rare will be worthwhile. But again, when it's things like that, you never know, maybe the opposites attract and they end up coming out together there. Already 3 down with this one. Pretty fast. Nothing huge to be affected. But Crocodile. Got our Prism Energy. And another just regular hollow. Nothing big affected there. So still a lot to go here. And obviously the ones that I'm waiting for are Ascended and 151. My favorites so far at this moment. Ascended I have been liking, so if you're interested in what kind of things you could be getting there, those are very nice cards as well that you can be getting in Ascended. A lot of EXs, a lot of illustration rares, a lot of stuff that you obviously might like, but again, it's the roll of dice. You never know if you're gonna get something you need, or you're just getting the same old stuff repeated over and over again. At this point now with Ascended, I think we only need the big boys, the biggest ones, the alts, so we don't need any illustrations anymore, any EXs. Now it's just come down to the alts. And Charizard, the hyper rare. There's our Pokeball. And another Full Art, Meloetta. Another cute one, again, but nothing big. I'd be good to see at least a worthwhile illustration rare. Because again, Liepard would be the one that takes that here with the black and white opening. We got a Pokeball of Elgim and another EX. So Genesect EX, Genesect EX, which again, that freaking alt of Genesect is dope as hell. So if we get something like that as well, it'd be a nice ass pull. But there's our energy again, just teasing. Simisage. Got our Seismitoad and nothing there. 2 packs left for Black Bolts. Will it have something worthwhile show up here? Again, these mini tins, I think this one, the one where the least chances had happened here. My brother opened up some. We've opened up some. Nothing really huge has ever come out of these guys. So got another Pokeball and nothing else. And our last pack of Black Bolts, which again, White Flare right now has taken it from that comparison wise, because the Liepard again, 20 something bucks. We got a Swanna, another illustration rare that's very nice. Let's see if we have anything to show for here. Last chance for God Pack there, and nothing really came out, and nothing really came out in Black Bolt. So like Uwa was pointing out, so far each display has had something. In Prismatic, we did have at least a hit that had a big hit. Not price-wise, obviously, but rarity-wise. In the black and white one, we had the freaking Liepard. Here, now that we have Mega Evolution and Destin Rivals, in Destin we didn't get anything, so let's see if Mega Evolution ends up giving something worthwhile here. And then we are going down to 151 and Ascended. The two that I would stick for to watch. And I don't know you guys, but obviously 151 still one of my favorite things to open up and Ascended, since the tins just came out, something that I'm really looking forward to as well. But our Nickit, Dialga, nothing so far. So let's see if this was a bust of a display or if something shows up here at the end. Got our nothing. And this will be the second to last of the ones that we can do the 3 in the back. Because 151, we still have that chance, just that the God can be only in the back. It wouldn't be something that takes out the full pack. Mega Absol, just regular old boy, nothing changed there. Just an EX, and so far, nothing great, again. Nothing to be expecting here from these mini tins. Got our Nickit, and another EX. If this is just going to be the EX ones, it's going to be pretty sad, but hey, Mega Evolutions has been like that too. We've gotten really good ones. We've had, I think we pulled all the alts actually on screen already. We've done Lucario, we've done Venusaur, we've done Gardevoir. I'm pretty sure we got all of them. Absol as well. Camerupt is not an alt, but we pulled the full arts. So nothing huge at this moment. Just a bunch of EXs. A lot of Mega EXs that for us, nothing worthwhile there. Obviously, we've already had the master set for this one, so nothing really changes there. But last 2 packs. Mega Evolution. Will we have a bust here? Just 3 EXs? Or will we get something here at the end? We got our Spearow, and that's it. An illustration rare, and our last pack. Let's see. Because again, if nothing comes out on this one, that means that this display was pretty crap and nothing good came out of it. So Tangrowth, Tangela, and hey, nothing great came out of this display. So the great thing about 151 is that we just still go to the back. It does save us some time instead of having to go through all the packs, all the cards, and we go straight to the back, see if we get anything. So we could have still our God pack here happening, and looking at the 151, the OGs is always something great here. Either way, you see them mostly throughout the entire sets anyways, because a lot of these are just reprints too as well. But we're starting off with a Mew EX, which it is useful. Obviously the gold here, the full arts, we could get those there as well, but got our regular EX. We have our Chansey and Raichu. A lot of alts here as well that are very pretty. Got the Alakazam, we got the Zapdos, all the final evolutions of the starters. But we'll see if we get any luck here with these. It is a case of mini tins, so 20 packs of 151. We'll see if we have anything worthwhile here by the end of this. Here's our code. Those of you still looking for codes, well, hey, you can always count on 151 having some value here. But again, we could also have absolutely nothing in this point where we've had busts with 151. And maybe you haven't seen all of them because we don't upload all of them. If it's a bust, no real point there. Have you guys watch something that ends up being absolutely nothing by the end of it. But so far, 2 EXs. Nothing great so far. Nothing of value at this point. Even though a lot of people still are trying to finish 151 master sets. Maybe because they started late or it's just been that bad of a ride for them. So almost done with the first half of this display case. 10 packs total almost, and 2 EXs so far. There's our 3 with Electrode and Jolteon, and down to our last 2. First half will be finished, and nothing great again. Like I'm saying, 2 EXs to show for at this point, but then we'll see if we have anything else in that other half, which is entirely possible. We don't know if that's where everything ends up being or not. Got our Caterpie, at least a good illustration rare, very pretty. I love that you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 Caterpies in the picture. I love when you get that kind of art style. There's more than one of the Pokemon in there, just like the Dragonite from right now of Ascended Heroes. You see all the previous evolutions of him in the card. And we got Magikarp and our Moltres. So that's the first half done. So second half, hoping for the best for this one because again, we've gotten just an illustration rare of Caterpie, which again is cute. I really like it, but there's nothing big to show for 151. Got our Machop. There's a Pikachu. This one's a good one. A very nice one as well. It's still an illustration rare, but price-wise, right there on the screen for you guys. Very pretty card as well. I love this one even more because, again, just like you guys, if you've been on the channel for a while, you know me that I love to see like background, but also a lot of interesting stuff in there. There's Gengar, there's Jigglypuff, there's Growlithe, Psyduck, Nidoran, Nidorina, Butterfree, and there's Blastoise there as well, and maybe even more in the background that I can't really see from this angle, but very beautiful illustration rare. And like you saw, the price on the screen, nothing to cough at as well. There's our code, and R3, and you really don't see people in most of these cards as well, like in the Pokemon world, not as like trainers that we know, like Misty, like Brock, like blah blah blah, but very nice looking card. Here's our 3. Got our Primeape and Weezing. Yeah, 53 bucks for an illustration rare. Can't really complain for that at this point right now. So if that's all we get, it is a hit. That would be our big hit for this box. As our big man. If nothing else comes out, that is basically the big hit. Again, we could get God Pack, so that would change it up completely if we get something like that. But illustration rare Pikachu, and then we got our Omanite and Jinx. Always good to have more than one hit in a pack. But if that's all we end up with, that's not going to be a bad choice there at all. So, a few packs left. This one with that number 5. And Caterpie's 13 as well. Omanite's 9. So yeah, the illustration rares value-wise change up something there as well. So can't really complain with what we're getting at this point. Obviously, the full art Charizard or something like that is also big in value. Not so much Jinx, but Charizard is like at 30 something bucks. So if we get something like that as well, yeah, 39 bucks. Yeah, I'm good at keeping prices in my mind, even though I don't look at TCG that often. I give a more or less value of what it used to be, and I just come up with like, it's gonna be something like this. So it's in the high 30s, but it is in the 30s. Got our Moltres and last 2 packs, and we're done with 151. Sadly, we have another one though, Ascended Heroes. So make sure to stick around, look at it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We do these pretty much every weekend so that we have enough videos to be uploading. So go ahead, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll be seeing you guys more often. And our last pack, our last chance. Let's see how we finish off here. Got our Butterfree, and that's fine. We did get some good illustration rares. So we're finishing, obviously, with the newer tin sets. Here we could get God Packs too, so obviously now we're back to the looking at through it the entire way. But right at this moment, we have not pulled the God Pack, so if the mini tins is the one that gives us the God Pack, I could not be complaining. Now at this point, we are just in alt search and hyper rare search. We're missing the Charizard, and we're missing obviously the big man himself. So that's what we're going for. Hopefully these mini tins have something in them. Glass Trumpet. So there's an item that we have full art version, but again, it's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for the bigger ones, but whatever ends up coming out, we'll see. Again, do the mini tins have something in them or not? Let's check by the end of this if it's worthwhile. Well, this one isn't the only. We did not get something big in the Mega Evolution Destined tins, so we'll see if this display case ends up having something or not. But we've seen a lot of people get good stuff from Ascended ones. So there's our Mega Arduino, another full art. So 2 full arts so far. Nothing big at that point. So nothing to cough at. It's the only one, the only Mega Evolution that is full art in this set for Ascended. So I don't know how sought after that makes it or not, but another card that's not really something that we're looking for. We just need the alts, guys. Just alts and a hyper rare, so nothing great at this moment. Got our cards here. Anything big? No God Pack. No, nothing right there. And we're pretty much almost done with halfway point right here at this moment. Nothing great to show for with what we've pulled so far. I don't know if Pikachu is going to be the one. Pikachu will probably be the savior of this video because nothing else comes out. And that is our biggest hit. Rarity-wise, obviously, we do have the secret rare, but that ain't really nothing at this point for us as well. Got our Wurmple, our Ralts, and nothing. Which, if that would have been Pikachu, we would have had our double Pikachu savior for the video. But obviously, that's probably the harder of any of them to get because we've pulled that same Iron Leaves almost 4 or 5 times when we've done Prismatic. And this one just gets added to the count. Nothing again. And so far, our Arduino is the best one to be coming out here. And already our halfway point with this pack. Nothing to show for. That means that hopefully the other 10 are the ones that are loaded. We got a reverse Pokepad at least and a Zoomer Rail. So Pokepad just regular is 6 something bucks. So reverse is at 10, 11 something bucks. So that is something worthwhile, at least in this chance, but we'll see what else we have left. Are there possibilities growing less and less? An EX. It is Dragonite, but again, we don't need it. Maybe it'll be some value to it because, again, Charizard Y in the EX form is 10 bucks. Maybe that one has some value to it as well. We got our Camerupt. Nothing to show at this point. Nothing even great in the illustration rare point because we have not pulled an illustration rare. So, will we finish our tin video with Ascended being a sad tin opening? Kind of looks like it at this point because we're almost done. We have 7 packs left. Let's see. Here's our code. No God. And we got Weeping Bell and nothing. It was getting stuck there, so I was thinking maybe the Y, but pretty sure he doesn't show up in the last spot. There's our code. Let's see. No God again, which is right here. This is kind of what I'm hoping for. God pack here in the tins, but nothing to show for at this point. Not even a good illustration rare, which a good illustration rare could save this display case as well, but that'd probably just be the Psyduck. Which, nothing there again. And we're getting down to the count. 4 packs left. And nothing to show for here with the Ascended display case. Got our Energy. Nothing. Our Ends PP. And another Azumarill EX. So, 3 left. And then we're going to go down for the count. If it's leaving it up to chance here in the last packs, that's going to be great for suspense. But again, at the same time, it's not great for me because it just leaves me hoping for something. Another freaking EX. This is the EX display case, apparently. But last 2 to show. Let's see if we have actual show or if this is just going to be a crappy ass opening for Ascended Heroes. Nothing. And our last pack of our display case for Ascended Heroes. Will we have something here at the end? And why did it wait till the end? But let's see. So no Hollow Energy. That means ain't no God pack. We got our Air Balloon. Got our Charmander. Ghastly. And wow. Pretty crap to finish off with Ascended Heroes. So in total we got 26 EX guys out of everything. But I'm just going to go summarize with our full arts, which I'm going to add this in our full arts, but we got our Prismatic ones, our 151 ones, and we're going to go with our Mega Arduino being our last full art one. The gold. Why am I putting the gold here before the illustrations? Because honestly, because it's a crap gold. It is secret rare, but it's still just nothing really worthwhile there. Our illustrations, I think almost all the illustrations are actually worth more than this one. So we got our Swanna, Spearow, Caterpie, Omanite, This is actually number 2 of the entire video. We got our light part, and the only thing that saves the video is the Pikachu illustration rare, which again, 50 something bucks at this point. Very beautiful card, and again, I love everything that's in there. But that's been the video, guys, and I've been George Sora. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, help out the channel, and go ahead and share it as well so we can have more people seeing the types of hits that we're getting. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.